Welcome to the Motormount podcast. At Motormount, we inspire car guys to be their best. This episode is the very first episode ever of the podcast. My name's Kieran Barber. I'm your host, and a big welcome and a big thank you for tuning in. A lot of guys, myself included, have this passion for cars. It's like this love that might have started when you were a kid, or maybe it's kicked in when you're a little bit older, but it's this irrational thing. It's hard to explain. In fact, half your life is spent trying to explain this sickness to people who just don't get it. For those who are car enthusiasts, it really is a lifelong thing, and it's very, very powerful. Now, that's all well and good, but unfortunately for some of us, and this goes a little towards my own personal story, that can lead you to make some poor decisions, financially, personally, with your work or your job situation. So if that sounds like you, stick around, because in this podcast, I want to interview the successful guys, the guys that I looked up to and that we all sort of know in the community, and find out a bit about what makes them tick and what drives them and what sort of led them down this path. I've got a little saying, and it's, you can't build fast cars without a plan, you can't build fast cars without support, and you can't build fast cars without money. So this podcast will be focused on all those things and sort of drawing from these people's experience and relaying that to you guys in a way that is hopefully helpful to you. My aim is to give you guys the support to challenge you to be better, to motivate and inspire through these interviews and through example and all of that, to inspire our generation to be better, to leave a legacy that we'd be proud of, and to do it all through the love of cars. I know there are men out there who are looking for support and leadership to realize a dream. I want to take that crazy idea in your head and help turn that into a reality, because it is possible. And what better way to do it than to speak to the guys who have done it? We want to learn as much as we possibly can from these guys. It's going to be like a gold mine. And I can't wait to start sharing that with you guys. And I hope you'll join me along for the journey. These leaders, they don't necessarily have anything really all that special or amazing or out of this world. And sure, I mean, not everyone's built for being this, internationally renowned leader in their community. But at the end of the day, these are regular guys who went out there, who got up one morning and decided what they wanted from the world and went and took it. I just want to spend a second to quickly gloss over the significance of the name Motormount. Apart from it rolling off the tongue, for those of you in the car scene, you'll know what a motor mount is. And in Australia, sometimes we call them, or more often we call them, engine mounts. The motor mount is significant because it physically connects a vehicle with its power source. And it's like a metaphor for human beings, the vehicle being the body and the power source being the mind and your creativity and your ideas and your passion and all of that. So I think it ties in perfectly with what I want to achieve with you guys in this podcast. is like being a metaphorical Motormount where we connect all of you guys' power source with your vehicle. So get your ideas and these crazy, ambitious, driven things that you want to do and put that into action and start building cars and building communities and sharing this positivity that we all have. All I know is that when it comes down to it, I don't, and I'm sure you don't, want to live a life of regret, and you don't want to leave any stone unturned. So if this sounds like something that might interest you, you can get in touch. I would encourage you to join the Facebook group. We've got a Facebook group with the same name, Motormount. It's facebook.com/groups/Motormount, as well as a YouTube channel with under my name, Kieran Barber, which is where this first podcast will be released. So both in the Facebook group and on the YouTube channel. I'm also working on getting a podcasting hosting service so that you'll be able to listen to these podcasts when you're, driving to work or going for a run or doing just working in the garage or doing whatever. So yeah, please join the Motormount Facebook group. It's a community of like-minded guys, and we get in there and we've been sharing builds, supporting each other through, building your car and sharing tips and tricks, and also to release these podcasts. So definitely join us in there, and thank you so much. My sincere apologies for recording this in my lounge room / kitchen living area in my apartment in Kangaroo Point, Brisbane. But we all start from humble beginnings, and I can't wait for this thing to grow and to get some really inspiring leaders in the automotive community on the podcast to meet these guys and just find out, everything that we can within that sort of hour time frame that we've got to talk to them, and hopefully, they definitely are going to have some gems to share with you guys. So, like I said, if this sounds like something that interests you, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join the Facebook group, and we'll see you on the next episodes. For now, that's it. Kieran Barber signing off. Thanks so much for the support that I've already got from you guys, and we'll see you.